things are getting pretty exciting now, because I've gotten a town here, and I've gotten a big landscape going together. Right over there I've made a mountain. It's not the first mountain I've made, but it's the first one I've brought over to Godot. Got a whole landscape coming together. It's not perfect. There's still problems like right here. And earlier I caught one. Alright, let's see if we can make a jump over here. Oh. Okay, so this is part of why it's a good idea to, or at least why I've decided to make all the landscape pieces as separate pieces, send them to Godot, and then I piece together the landscape instead of making it all on Blender. What if I wanted to, for the player to be able to make that jump? And then I'd have to go back to Blender, fix it, send it over again. It'd be a real pain. I also noticed an issue over here, so I'm going to have to fix that one. That won't be hard. I'll just find something that, or I'll either move it back or I'll rotate it. And it's just that one individual piece right there. I'll just rotate it. So much easier when it's all on the Godot side. I'll show in a little bit everything on the Blender side. Still got to work on the town here. You know, how do I get the ground to you know, not be all weird with the houses. I'm gonna have to make something, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a few solutions already in mind. I think that I might need to make the zone a little bit bigger because it's still a little too small. Gotta make fortress walls. Over here, this area still needs work. All this is off of the ground. This guy doesn't merge with the ground well over here. All this needs to be worked on. Still got to make trees. Got to make non-player characters. Probably going to be out here shoveling snow inside around the hearth. So the story behind this that I have in mind is that winter has come early. It's taken everyone off guard. So the king, who lives far away, has sent something kind of like a mammoth or a mastodon. I don't know. Tell me if it's stupid. A megaphant. So a really big mastodon, bigger than any that actually existed, with a load of coal on its back. It's going to be sent over here, but it's never arrived. It never came, and so everyone's freezing to death. And the local priest, he has his own house, well, he had his own house, and he's tearing it apart. Taking all the beams out of his house and giving it to the villagers for firewood so that they could stay warm. So he's tearing apart his own house. He's just sleeping in the church. And when you get back, he's going to have torn apart the church for the sake of the villagers so that they could... Well, I don't know if it's a church because it's high fantasy. Some kind of high fantasy version of Christians. It's as close to a Christmas story as a high fantasy game can get without becoming low fantasy. And so, you know, that I wanted to make fun of the silent protagonist. So it's going to be called The Silent Knight. This is a stupid pun. Silent Knight as in Knight. So he doesn't talk to anyone. People talk to him. He doesn't respond. And people get weirded out by it. So we'll just make fun of it as the game goes on. And that's it. I think I'm going to go on to Blender and show you how I made all of this now.